Yeah, I feel like I agree with everything you said. I feel like being in the game, it felt that way. It felt like we had a lot of the ball. It felt like we had a lot of dangerous chances, which I feel like is something we've been working on as a team, to create those dangerous, really threatening balls instead of always playing it so safe. So that was really nice to see. And then, like you said, they had 2 chances max in the whole game, and one of them was put away. So, yeah.
Alexis, wanted to also ask you about the shot that you had in the first half, hits the posts. I know that was frustrating, but at that point as a team, did you feel like the goal was coming? Did you feel like something was about to happen and this was the sign of something positive?
Yeah, of course. Any goals change games. There's definitely an opportunity for, say that goal did go in, the game would have changed. I think it would have been a completely different second half if that goal had went in and they'd gone down 1-0. I felt like everyone was amped up and really working towards the goal, and then just hits the post.
Katrina, Coach said earlier that you were just kind of the linchpin out there. You were getting everything done. If you needed a header, the team needed something to happen, it felt like you were involved. What did you see from Sporting that allowed you to kind of be aggressive and play the game that you did tonight?
Yeah, there was just a lot of loose balls that they were playing around with, and thankfully I had the rest of my team there cutting off passes, so it made it pretty readable for me to step into those situations. And then after just nicking it, they were also close enough in our own press to help me out there, so I think it was really a big team effort on that end.
You had a couple of opportunities where it felt like you turned, you saw the defense kind of back off of you, and you decided to go for it. What did you see in some of those positions, and how were you able to kind of find your teammates and get some of those chances that you had in the first half?
Yeah, it's just something me and the coaching staff have been working on personally, just trying to take up the space and engage those defenders, making it a little bit easier for our attackers, absorbing that pressure, and then hopefully taking away some of it from them and then just feeding it off to them in those positions.
After their goal, you guys kind of got together. Tell me what was said in the huddle, either one of you, and how you feel you responded after that.
You go first.
Sure. We knew we were doing what was right. We still had the game under control. We were just a little bit unlucky in the finishing department, but we knew we were making the right decisions, making the right passes, not rushing it, and unfortunately we just weren't lucky at the end of the day.
Yeah, I feel like everyone was saying still felt like we were in control of the game. We still felt like we were ready to go at it and keep going, and now we just needed to amp it up just a little bit more. But the whole team felt like everyone was behind it, and we were ready to keep going.
And final question for me, and again, either you who would like to answer. You have another game in 5 days after what feels like a month where you only had one game. Do you feel like the layoff of having just kind of a game over the course of a month contributed to any rust? And B, do you feel now that you have this game coming up in 5 days that you can kind of channel whatever frustration or anger that you may have from this game and put it very quickly towards another output?
We were talking about this, and we were kind of on the same page of getting these early games in with your team is very important. And it felt like we missed a little bit of time to get that gel together as a team and really learn how each other play and just try to find our own identity so early in the season. It felt like that was maybe hindered just a little bit, so that means we just have to work that much harder to figure it out, especially if it's in training. But like you said, with a game coming up, I think we'll just take everything that we had, go to bed, come back, and then we can just keep going from there and work on the finishing department from everyone.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about the game is having that quick turnaround. This game's done and over with. There's nothing we can do to change it now, but thankfully we have another 4 or 5 days to reset and then hopefully have a different outcome.
Great. Thank you both.